Welcome back to the Knock-On Effect, the rugby show where we say what the pundits won't. So the Wallabies have just spoilt the Lions' victory parade. In today's video, we're going to give our immediate reaction to an utterly mad game of rugby. Let's get stuck in. Fuck me, what a crazy game of rugby that was. That had everything. It was a tough watch at times, an absolute slugfest. For me, there was 3 clear reasons why the Wallabies came out on top. But before we jump into them, if you could be a gent and hit subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. We're slowly but surely building the best rugby community anywhere online, and it would be an honour to welcome you into it. First, you have to tip your hat to the Wallabies. Joe Schmidt has been promising that we would see a team full of fight, up-front battles and aggression. We saw bits of that last week, but by God they control the game well today. Will Skelton was immense. Love him or hate him, he's a true warrior who led the line from the front. Nick White, a legend of the Wallabies, laid his heart on the line today in what will likely be his final game for Australia. Jorgensen, Ikitau and Wright have all been fantastic throughout the tour, and they deserve a huge show of respect. Many feared that Australia would keep spiralling down the world rankings. To think it wasn't long ago that Eddie Jones was in charge, and there was a serious lack of faith around the group. Joe Schmidt has done an amazing job to turn things around, and the future truly looks bright for the Wallabies ahead of their home World Cup. Second, the weather played a huge part in what was already an incredibly stop-start match. Not only did we see both teams play a mix of kick tennis and up-the-jumper rugby as a result, but also we've been critical of how the Lions have been starting matches. They've almost seemed to need to take a few slaps before they wake up. When the game paused due to the weather, I could have told you then it was over. You can't warm up on the pitch at this level. We've just about escaped some close results this tour as a result, and with the extra break, it completely disrupted the Lions' flow, and Australia did well to take full advantage. Third and finally, Farrell got his team selection wrong. The general consensus from the media after the team selection was that Farrell was going for the jugular by picking a strong team. I honestly think he's just that allergic to change. A lot of the players seem to be off pace today. I really feel for a lot of the fringe players. Will Stuart deserved a start. Scott Cummings deserved a start. Van der Fleer deserved a start. Ben Earl, Alex Mitchell, Mac Hansen, take your pick. I can go on and on. This team lacked energy, and when the Wallabies brought that up front battle, I would have liked to have seen more lads who felt like they really needed to prove something. Don't tell me that Henry Pollock off the bench wouldn't have added a bit of bite to the Lions' bark. Anyway, I digress. That wraps up our match reaction. Leave a comment below and let us know how you saw the match. Be sure and tune back in Monday night as we'll be putting a finishing bow on our Lions tour coverage before the new URC season starts. As always, cheers for watching. Catch you at the next one.